G'day guys and welcome back to Jans_Gaming for another Dokkan Battle video. So for today's video I thought it would be fun to showcase some teams that you could be running the TEQ VEGITO Blue as well as the STR GOGETA on. Two really good units. Crazy to think their EZA was a year ago because they are still so busted. So what we've got here first is an AGL Broly team. Obviously, he does lead transformation boost, so that gives us access to them here. For this team, I would run them as a floater, but we've got the Broly, we've got the Gogeta and VEGITO, TEQ Super Saiyan Vegeta, and the Int Frieza, and then the physical Gogeta as well. So rotations would be Broly with Vegeta, and then a Broly with Frieza, and you're going to be floating the three fusions there. So the next team that we've got is the Superhero Battle of Wits team, so the TEQ Orange Piccolo team. For this one, again, I'd be utilising them as a floater. They pretty much you want to be optimising them with their dodge and utilising them as floaters. But for this one, we've got TEQ Orange Piccolo, Gogeta, Vegito, STR Piccolo, who I really like still, the STR Goku Vegeta, and then physical Gogeta. So the rotations would be on this team. TEQ Orange Piccolo with the STR Piccolo, and then the STR Gogeta with the physical Gogeta. You're then going to again fight the the Gogeta and Vegito. But the team that we're going to be running here today is, we don't want that, we want, we'll grab a friend, is the AGL Blues team. So the Blues, they're a bit of a lazy leader skill, I feel like, but they just do encompass so many units here. So we've got the Blues, we've got the Blue Fusions, we've got physical Gogeta again, STR Kefla, and the TEQ, Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. We're going into the first stage of the Supreme Magnificent Battles, and we're going to smash this one out. So I got a phone call mid-video, and I've had to restart. So we're jumping back in here. I did think about just sort of trying again, or like, you know what I mean, starting that rotation again, but it sort of did really disrupt me. So what we're doing is we're just literally starting again. I did actually have pretty bad rotations with that one, so has actually worked out better. I did just grab a Rainbow Blues, so not getting the extra friends points for this one, but it is probably more valuable because the Blues are a really reliant on dupes. I feel like, especially I speak from personal experience, because I only have them at 69%, and it feels like they just don't have that extra tang with them. So hopefully in part 2 I can pull a copy. And I say that, Dokkan, I only want one copy. I don't want them to be a unit that haunts me, please. Not like the Int Goku from the Turtles movie that I copped in part 1. But yeah, just one extra dupe to be able to give them the extra dodge, I feel like would be really impactful. So here's Gogeta doing his thing, super effective, pouring on the damage, which we love to see. And then we've got the STR Gogeta. So in probably sort of the perfect rotation, well, not rotation, but position in a rotation for him to start off as a slot 1. I mean, by getting him in rotation 1, we can slide him into slot 3, and that means that when he comes back around next, he will transform and he'll go straight into I think we'll do that, straight into blue and get that guaranteed dodge. We'll just grab same type there. So in terms of our rotations, plan on running a Blues with a Kefla. You may think that is a little bit of a wonky one, but I think there's more value in utilising the Blue Fusions in slot 3 to be able to get that dodge off. At least with Kefla, she does, as long as you're getting her orbs, you can just get the guaranteed dodge, or not guaranteed dodge, you got the guaranteed chance to dodge in any position. I just think that's a bit more valuable. You could easily switch her out for someone like, say, an Int Gotenks, and that would, I'm sure that would work really well as well. For some reason, I just really like Kefla. Her EZA just has been really impactful in the game for me personally. So what we'll do is we'll grab all of those into I guess we'll go up that side. I'll just show off here as well. You can see GOGETA does share the 3 links there, so pretty solid. It's always nice to have multiple linking partners around. So with all these fusions, this is pretty much what a team would look like if I was making, say if we got a new time limit category leader today. I reckon this would be pretty close to what the team would look like for my liking. I think we've got a good mix of dodge, of sheer volume of super attacks. We've got the orb changing with physical GOGETA. TEQ Gotenks provides a bit of support as well. Yeah, the team, while we're limited on sort of those values that we have, because there's not a crazy amount of units that do that on the team, the ones that we do have are like really, really good. So you see, actually another thing worth mentioning is that we also do have a target mechanic on this team thanks to GOGETA. So all we're really lacking is that domain and revive. And to be honest, if Blue Evolution Vegeta, when he gets his EZA, you could slip him onto this team. That would take it off time limit, but for this team in particular, and that would give you access to a revive. I'm just thinking in terms of other units. If MUI is on Battle of Fate, which you would think that he would be, you could bring him in here because obviously MUI doesn't count, or UI doesn't count as a transformation. It is a technique. I should check that on UI. I haven't had a look at AGL UI in a while. But you can see VEGITO here, he actually copped the opposite treatment to GOGETA, where GOGETA was in the best position. Poor VEGITO there was in like the worst position to be able to get put in a slot 7 and then getting floated off, so he's not going to transform for ages, which sort of like not the greatest, because you want to get him transformed considering we're taking on this first stage of Supreme Magnificent Battle. We probably should have left him on rotation, because with the AGL phase, the Goku does have that big old damage reduction against non-TEQ units, and I did bring only one TEQ unit in VEGITO there, so maybe that was a misplay, but then we would have had to have taken physical GOGETA off rotation, and physical GOGETA is such a monster. Even at 55%, I've been really, really enjoying using him. Kefla, where's my dodges? Okay, there we go. I was going to say, I feel like it's not all too usual that she actually doesn't dodge for me, but I've got STR GOGETA here. He's in slot 3, so he's got that dodge chance anyways, but thanks to his first round of transformations, he does have guaranteed dodge. Such a powerful ability. You look at AGL UI, Goku has the same thing. It's just, yeah, an insane skill. So we could transform here. I'm not going to. We're going to grab that. We'll grab that to heal up, and then we may as well keep on healing up. TEQ Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. Dang, that's again another unit that would have been really handy to get during the AGL phase, but still, not the end of the world. We'll just have to watch the AGL Blues dish out their non-existent damage for a little bit until they both get around on rotation. We will have Kefla transform into Super Saiyan 2, and if we are able to get her the key spheres required, she can definitely dish out a ton of damage. But again, non-TEQ units really do get slowed down against this. Oh no, actually we did time it to perfection. Perfect. Could actually float off Kefla here. Too bad we're not under the HP threshold to be able to get the AGL Blues out for that extra linking partner there. What we'll do is we'll grab that into that, and then we can actually get Kefla her required key spheres as well. So 1300 there obviously isn't the nicest damage to be taking from a normal. I still stand by that the Blues should have stacked defense on 12 key as well as 18 key. I mean, like, I don't think that would have made them overpowered at all, especially when you look at the attack stats that they're spitting out. But anyway, here we go. We've got TEQ VEGITO here, starting off with a 7 million attack stat. Like GOGETA, that builds up really quickly. You can see the 12 key there was at 6.4, and then the next one's at 8. So we've already jumped over that 18 key mark there. Compare, and thanks to being a tech unit, we're at 10 million now. So we've spat out some, like, it's sort of just sheer volume with GOGETA, rather than like a blinding 30 million attack stat that we'll see, like the I guess who gets like that. Broly, I guess, is a good example. If when you get the domain up, you get the support. Broly can, put up big old crazy attack stats like that. But look at Kefla, she going crazy again. She's a volume one, but she does a lot more. Those attack stats were obviously quite a bit higher there. Dang, she just can't be stopped. And then so this next rotation we will have TEQ Gotenks around as well, so he'll be able to dish out some good damage for us too. Oh no, we don't. We'll transfer him into that, so that gives us all 7 there. We share 6 with that. If we just go there, into there, into that. So we will leave the STR GOGETA off rotation. I think I said it earlier on in the video, but they are very much suited as floaters, which makes it tough for me personally, because I'm sure you guys, if you've seen the videos, you know that I love utilizing orb changes and supports as my floaters. But they fulfill the role so well, just with their dodging and their, I guess, big old damage that they build up. They are the perfect spot filler unit to put into any team. Even, like I've said to people before, if you're using Texamasu and you don't like have a couple of the top tier units, you're missing like your final 2 slots. Texamasu is a fuse fighter unit leader. We can always just throw the Blue Fusions on, keep him in slot 3. Make sure you're not putting him anywhere other than slot 3 though. But make the most of that dodging capability. So compare, we've got the physical GOGETA pouring out nice little bits of damage there. STR GOGETA up to 12.5 there. Maybe I should have popped his. Nah, see, even with his active skill, we wouldn't have been able to finish off Goku here. This is just sort of us falling victim to the, our tech units not being around crazy often. Sure, yeah, okay, thank you. I was gonna say, where are those dodges for me? We can get that transformation, cool. What we're going to do is we'll grab that, and then we're going to pop this, because I think this should get it done. Oh, I should have turned it on, it did. And then we get the throwaway. Bang. That's still a sick animation. So what we might do here is, you can see the value in, do that, the orb changing here for GOGETA, because that makes it really easy to get the Blues 18 key initially, but then also Kefla, her key spheres. And what we're actually going to do is, because we have utilized the target mechanic, we're going to finish this here and now. We're going to go bang into that, and then we'll just grab that. But I'm thinking Kefla, now that she's got all of her key spheres, 18 milli. We've got a few of those incoming. GOGETA will do his thing. I'd say that poor old Goku is on the way out here. This team, it's sort of a little bit slower to get going. You need a few transformations to fire off, but boy oh boy, once they fire off, you can do some outrageous things. If we got an event that was, I don't know, outrageously long at the moment, in comparison to like the content that we've got now. Um, this would almost be one of like my go-to teams because yeah, at this point, like what's stopping that team? If we were able to get both the Blues transformed, yeah, domination is what I see. But let me know your thoughts on the team builds for the Blue Fusions down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to keep up with the content, and hopefully I'll catch you all on the next video.